Hey, what's going on, Facebook, YouTube? This was an unimpromptu video, okay? So I guess y'all know by now we have these cowards again. These just absolutely just fucking cowards that yet has killed another person. They beat him up. Now, the video has been released and is watching it now. And the reason why I wanted to chime in on this is because this is really strange for them to release this video like this, okay? They're releasing the video. They said that they were going to release the video, I think either Wednesday or Tuesday. They were going to release the video today. So they're treating this shit like it's a Xbox launch, right? So everybody's waiting to watch this video, right? And when they said they were going to launch this video today, they also said that they will be expecting a high number of incidents, and they'll be expecting to the worst. You know, when we see video like this, these Memphis cats are going to go off. So that's what they're hoping that y'all do. Now, I don't know. This is bad timing because the time of me going live, they are releasing the video. So hopefully someone catches this real quick. I'm telling you what they are trying to do. And I don't I don't even live in Memphis. They want to release this video so they can have all this commotion in the street so they can start locking people up. So y'all want to be safe for that. Okay. And another thing, a real strange thing is that when George Floyd was murdered by these cowardly cops, right? How come they didn't move as swiftly as they're doing now, right? Now, I'm not condoning or I'm not giving a pass or trying to back up these dirt bags that's to the side of me, right? I'm not trying to defend them, right? But what is strange to me is how all of them are black, right? And then when they killed this man, because they killed him, it's not no alleged, all that. I don't know why people keep saying alleged, this, that, and the third. You have video of these cats killing this man. It's not alleged. It's what's happened, right? So they locked these 5 cowardly ass cops up immediately. Why didn't they do this for George Floyd? How come they had to keep saying allegedly killing George Floyd when you had the proof and all these other charges that are being brought on these 5 coward ass cops? How come the justice wasn't swiftly done when George Floyd was murdered by these cops? These cops did not get murdered. These cops did not get arrested. They were still on payroll. They were still working days and weeks after they killed George Floyd. What makes this different? Because all these officers are black. I'm telling you, I don't want to keep bringing race cards into this, but it's plain. It's plain in your face. It's directly in your face, man. They only locked these cats up because they are black, and they should have been locked up. And I'm not defending that. I'm just saying it's real funny how they're releasing this video and they have already convicted these guys in the public eye, but they did not do this when George Floyd was killed and his murder was captured not only on those punk ass cops body cams. They was also captured by Danielle. I'm gonna chop her name up. I'm sorry, ma'am, but by Daniela something rather. And another thing that is strange. Look at all the charges that they are being charged with. Look at all the charges that these coward ass cops are being charged with, right? So all the charges like kidnapping and something else, and all of them weren't involved in it, right? All of them didn't participate in it, allegedly, right? I haven't seen the video. I was working on some stuff for the stream. And I knew that it was going to come on today. I was like, well, should I, shouldn't I? and I was like, all right, well, I got done early what I was doing as far as setting up my OBS again. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one, right? So all of them, they're saying that all of them didn't participate, but they were held accountable for it because they were there. Because they was there. Isn't that the same thing that was present when George Floyd had his windpipe crushed, and you had the other officer behind him just looking and not giving no aid, not doing anything, watching the death of George Floyd, and they didn't bring him charges on that? So I'm telling y'all, Memphis, I don't want to keep this that long, but Memphis, just be careful. Don't go out there and riot, because that's what they want you to do. That's what they want you to do. These Memphis police and the police, I don't, nothing about that Memphis police department, even the chief, it doesn't seem right to me. All the prosecutors and all that other stuff, I could give a damn. I can care less about all of that. Black America is tired of these officers killing black innocent people, or just killing people in general, and not having nothing to do about it, right? Getting off scot-free. Look at what Freddie Gray and Breonna Taylor and all these other people that were killed by the hands of law enforcement, they got in free. About the lady that went to court and the judge hugged her. The white lady that said that she mistakenly walked into a apartment that she thought that was hers. The judge gave her a Bible and hugged her. I forget what that lady name was, but that judge that presided in that case is a dumbass, as well as that cop that walked into that house saying that, oh, she didn't know it was her house and she killed somebody. I hate to make this about race, but that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So I'm just telling y'all, people in Memphis, don't fall for the BS, because that's what they want y'all to do. They're baiting y'all in to wreak havoc, as which you should, because here we go with another case of officers killing somebody that they didn't really need to do, that they didn't need to do at all. It's really stupid, man. A black man has no rights in this country. I don't care if you're Jay-Z. I don't care if you're Beyonce. I don't care if you high up on the hog living, man. At the end of the day, America will still remind you that you are a Negro. That's what they remind you. I don't care how high you get up the ladder, what your status is. Don't think that you are, just because that you're living good and you're living off the high horse and all that other stuff, and you're black and you're saying, oh, I made it and all this other stuff. Don't think that you can't be brought a peg down by these police, because you can't. And it's hard for me to do these episodes, like I said, because I do have a friend, I would say a friend in law enforcement, and it doesn't reflect on him. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that this shit will not stop. It won't stop. No matter how many marches, no matter how many times Al Sharpton show up to a fucking rally, no matter what, it's not going to stop. This shit has been happening ever since a black man's foot has touched the soil of this stolen land. Right? So it's not going to stop. You thought it was going to start with George Floyd? You thought it was going to start with Breonna Taylor? You thought it was going to start with all these hundreds and thousands of other black innocent people that have been killed by the hands of officers? You thought it was going to stop? No, it's not going to stop. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. We shall overcome, and I have a dream. None of that shit don't matter, man. None of that shit exists. Because in America, if you're black, you have no rights. If you're in America and you're black, you always second class. No matter how you get on a reality poll or social status, it does not matter. If you're black in America, your opinion don't fucking account. They don't. At the end of the day, if you're black in America, they don't give a fuck about you, man. All the way up from the government, all the way down, man. Even like I'm definitely not a Trump supporter, and I'm not a supporter of Biden either. You know what I'm saying? Because what Biden did is something that I can't fucking forgive. You know what I'm saying? This is a side note, but when they passed that bill to protect the foreign, I think it was Asian people that were getting assaulted, they passed that bill right away. We have been getting assaulted since fucking Harriet Tubman and all the rest of this stuff, man. We have been getting the worst end of the stick. And that White House and that government that quick passed that bill. But stuff like this, they're not passing the George Floyd Act. And people want to say something about defund the police. Like, why you want to defund the police and all that other stuff? Defunding the police is not getting rid of the police. Defunding the police means that they're going to allocate funds to another entity that will handle shit that these jackasses can't handle. They can't de-escalate. They can't reasonably think and sit up there and say, okay, maybe this, that, and the third. Maybe this guy's this. It's no need to pull out a gun on a person, right? Every video that I've seen where you have a lot of these white, like older ladies turning up and all this other stuff, they pull out a taser. When you have African American people that don't even slightly turn up, they put their hands on their guns. Let me tell you, police are going to keep killing black Americans, and that is what it is. It's not going to stop. It's no remedy for it. We can sit up here and talk about the shit all day long. We can sit up here and discuss how we can do reforms and all this other shit. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop because America does not value the black man, even though we built this country. We built the White House multiple times. We built the railroad tracks. We built the roads. We did all this shit. We put Haynes draws on the map. There should be no reason why any black man is born and don't at least have $2,000 in his bank account off the break. When you come out the womb, you should have $2,000 off the break. Because why? Everything that our ancestors did made America what it is today. If you're wearing anything cotton, guess what? Your ancestors was the ones that helped pick all that. So all that polo and that Ralph Lauren, the polo, the Tommy Hilfiger, the drawers, the t-shirt, all that stuff that's made out of cotton, guess what? I didn't have anything to do with it, but my ancestors did. My grandmother's mother did. My grandmother's mother was a slave, and she did. So why isn't it that I have at least over $20,000 in my checking account right now? Over that. Even a portion of that. How come I didn't get a penny? You know what I'm saying? How come I don't have at least that from these other entities in America? Because we helped build that. Now you want to steal the land. You want to say Christopher Columbus came over here to discover. How are you going to discover something when it's already people inhabiting here and they don't want to teach that in school? So that means that I can come to your house. Yeah, you just watching. You just shaking your head like, damn, why is he doing this stream? I can come to your house, put my feet up on the coffee table, and when you call the police, I can say, it's mine. Guess what? I found it. I found it. And let's not even start on the Grand Wizard stuff. So all I'm saying, man, is y'all folks in Memphis, man, be careful, because they are trying to lock y'all up. They're trying to do more. They're trying to get more bodies so they can go home and brag about it. And people outside of Memphis, don't get involved in that. And I'm telling you, because what they're going to do, they're going to start locking people up. They're going to pull out the National Guard and all this other stuff. And then again, they're going to say, well, look at what Black Lives Matter did, and look at what all these black people did. It's cause and effect. I'm not going to be out in the street looting and rioting just off of a whim. I'm doing that because I'm pissed off. That wouldn't have happened if this didn't happen. So it's cause and effect. Because you got these 5 jackasses that sat up there and killed the man in cold blood, and then they locked him up right away. What do you expect people in Memphis to do? And again, why is this so different than George Floyd? How come y'all didn't do the same thing that y'all doing to George Floyd murderers? All them cops that stood by and watched that man put that knee on his neck to stop his breathing. And then y'all want to say that, oh, he had this in his system. It does not matter if he smoked a whole blunt before he came. It doesn't matter if he smoked drugs or whatever he did before he came to that store. It doesn't matter that if it was a fake $20 bill or whatever story that they try to deviate from the truth. It does not matter, none of that. Because one of two things could have happened to George Floyd. Either they could have locked him up or he could have walked away. Out of both of those two options, he would have still been alive today. So you tell me why they were so quick to lock these guys up, these 5 black coward ass cops, why they were so quick to lock them up, then display the video, treating it like it was a PlayStation 6. Oh, we're going to show the video at 5:30. Be there. So why did they show this video and all this other stuff? And why did they so quickly lock these guys up? Why did they not do this with George Floyd murderers? That's all I'm saying. I mean, these 5 cops are some assholes at the end of the day. They're some assholes at the end of the day. But my only question is, why didn't you do this when George Floyd was murdered by cops? And why didn't you charge the guy that was sitting in the back watching all of this happen with the same crime that you're charging one of these cats for? I'm disrespecting them. These 5 goofballs. I don't even know their names, man. To be honest with you, I don't even know their names, and I don't even want to learn them. I give them names. Fuckboy 1, Fuckboy 2, Fuckboy 3, Fuckboy 4, Fuckboy 5. That's their names. And they can be in any order. So how come you locked up the fuck boys and you did not do that with George Floyd killers? Even in Baltimore, when I think it was Freddie Gray or somebody, when that happened, those cops got off free. The man that got shot while his girlfriend was in the car recording, when he said, yeah, I have a license to carry, I have a gun, and they killed him dead. How come that officer did not get locked up? There's no excuse that you can make. None. I don't want to hear no shit. Circumstance. You killed somebody. You used deadly force when it didn't need to happen. You used deadly force and killed somebody when there was no need for it. These fuckboys did it. George Floyd killers did it. And y'all didn't do nothing about George Floyd murders until the public got into it. I didn't even know about this story. I don't watch TV. I just watch YouTube. That's all I do. I don't watch TV. The only time I watch TV is when like The Last of Us or something's good on TV. Other than that, I don't really watch TV. I watch YouTube videos every day, even before I go to sleep. Turn on YouTube videos. And I just so happen to stumble across this. So, I'm going to get up out of here. Like I said, I'm sorry that I kept it too long, but I wanted to be real short and sweet to the point. But these 5 fuck boys, they killed a man in cold blood on videotape, and they are showing it right now. They are showing it to the public like they are releasing a PlayStation 6 console. They want you to be there, right? And the reason why they doing this is because they want people in the street so they can have more target practice. And then you're going to have another nut that comes up from another somewhere else, like the little white boy that came from wherever and brought the machine gun and took some people down. So the Memphis police, all of y'all, there's nothing I can say about all these cops in Memphis. Because I will blame the whole squad because they knew that these fuckboys were bad, right? And nobody stood up and said nothing. So the city or state of Memphis cops, all of y'all suck. Every last one of y'all. From the person that arrests people down to the person that cleans the floors at night. That whole police department of that state, Memphis, Tennessee, or Dallas, whatever the fuck this is. I'm just so turned up right now, right? So wherever this place is, that whole police department is just terrible. 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 And if something like that happens to your loved one or your child, what you going to do? There's nothing that you can say. I hope that these 5 fuck boys get the death penalty. I hope they revive them, bring them back to life, and then give them the death penalty again. And then just keep doing it until they be like, look, man, I can't do it no more. Just don't bring me back. I hope that they get the death penalty. I hope that the parents of this young man will be able to pull the switch. It's not right, man. It's not right. This is why you defund the police. This is exactly why you defund the police. And all you MAGA supporters, you know what I'm saying? All you Klansmen, this is why we need to defund the police. Your taxes go to murdering black men. That's what your taxes pay for. They don't pay for the roads. Come down in Washington, D.C., downtown D.C. Same potholes that was there when I was going down to the clubs when I was younger in my 20s are the same potholes that are there now. So your tax dollars go to police bullets so they can kill black men. I don't care if it don't matter it don't matter what their background or backstory is. It does not matter. Worth nothing. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you should treat people the same way that you treat your white counterparts. I've seen video of officers chasing down a white guy and then, hey man, you want some water? Yeah, you want some water? You want some water? Here. We got some water in the truck here. Drink some water. Look at the same thing that they chase down the black cop. Man, can I get some water? You're going to have to wait till we get back to the station. I'm telling you, man. There's no justice. So if anybody out there looking at this think that there's going to be a we shall overcome one day where we're not getting killed by police, It's not going to happen because you see what's happening right now. We've just had this incident last year, some months ago, and now we're back in the same situation. Now we're back to watching Al Sharpton bring his ass out and say this, that, and the third. Or Salt and Pepper and all these other people coming out and marching and not doing a damn thing. So it doesn't matter. I say what I say what I want to say. I'm unapologetic. If you feel that I have offended you, you know what I mean? So I'm unapologetic. These aren't my thoughts. These are facts. These are facts that can be proven. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's up, Keish? These are facts that can be proven. Why is it that we have a script for when we get pulled over? Why is it that we have to keep our hands on the steering wheel, 10 and 2? Why is it that we have to keep straight? If we get a back itch, we can't scratch our back. Why is it that every time an officer pulls up to a window of a black suspect, they got to keep their hands on their gun instead of their taser? Why is it that every time you talk to an officer, they always think that it's, what's that word that they use? I forget what word it is that they use. Why is it that they use certain trigger words to try to get a reaction out of you? Why is it that when a black cop kills somebody, they put him on Front Street right away? When a white cop kills somebody, they don't do shit about it. They let him go. Go to Disneyland for a minute until we sort this thing out. Why is it that when a cop kills somebody, it has to be investigated? You got the shit on camera. Why is it that when a cop has a riding buddy or whatever, another fuck boy in a car, why is it when both of them fuck boys go ride together and the driver or the other fuck boy that's sitting on the passenger, either one of them, why is that when one of the fuck boys kills somebody that the other fuck boy is not arrested? I'm going to give you a scenario. If I go inside the 7-Eleven and steal a pack of gum and I got my folks with me, right? And I get pulled over and they say, okay, we saw you steal a pack of gum. I ain't steal no damn pack of gum. Fuck you talking about? Oh, shit, he got the tape. All right, man. So my passenger going to get locked up too because you were an accessory or accomplice to the crime. You was there. You may not have participated in the act, but you was there. Both of y'all sitting up there chewing gum. I ain't stealing no gum. Blowing bubbles and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get locked up too. So why is it when these officers kill people and they're accompanied by these other fuck boys, nothing happens to them? And then you want to say, oh, well, we should do this to the police and they're out there putting their life on the lines. That's the fucking job that you chose to do. That's the job that you chose to do. You could have went to go work the third shift at the fucking post office, or you could have been a motherfucker that's out there putting mayonnaise on Big Macs or quarter pounders with that fuck. You didn't have to take a job as being the police. That's something that you chose to do. The chick that got fucked up at SeaWorld by the whale. So? That's what you chose to do. You took an animal out the wild and put it in a fucking tub with a lot of water and expected to do some tricks. And he can't be free. All he see is all these motherfucking different faces every day watching me. I gotta jump out the water. I don't do this shit in the wild. Oh shit, man, I'm gonna bite one of these motherfuckers today. And that's what happened. You chose that profession. So you can't sit up here and gain empathy or sympathy from the public because that's what you chose. You chose to be one of these fuck boys out here killing people. So I tell you, I got to get up out of here because I got some more shit I got to do besides setting up this new OBS. So there was an incident that happened in DC, right? And I'm going to tell you how crooked these DC officers are, right? This is what happened. There were some dudes. The video is on our YouTube page, right? There was a video of these guys just chilling, standing out in front of an apartment complex, just chilling, doing nothing. There was this cat that smooth walked up. Nobody knew who he was. Now, if you chilling on a block with your folks and this new motherfucker walk up, I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? You know what I'm saying? He's just chilling. There was a fence that was in front of the building. He's chilling propped up on the fence. Right? Cops pulled up. The jump outs is what we used to call them back in the day. Jump outs pull up and they see these guys just chilling, hanging out. You know, they got one guy got a little folding chair, you know, the chair that you sit on when you're waiting for your PlayStation 5 to come to be launched out of Target. He was sitting on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so the cop comes up and he was like, whose car is this? There was a car that had tinted windows. All the guys said, well, we don't know who car that is. Probably somebody upstairs. All right. Damn, can't get him on this one. Let me search you. What the fuck you need to search me for? You asking about tint. You didn't ask. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? They go to the guy that's chilling on the fence, right? And you have to watch the video. If I knew the description, if I knew the link, I will put it in the description, right? Just put DC cop tenant windows or some shit to try to find it, right? So the cop pats the guy down one time, does not find the gun, does not find anything, right? Pats him down the second time, boom, he finds the gun. So when he pulls the gun out, he says, see, this is why I need to search y'all. And you know what happened to the dude that they pulled the gun off of? He smooth walked off. He smooth walked off. And you can see the video because there was a cat that was recording the video the whole time. You can see the cat filming the officer and you can see the dude walk out of frame. Now, you're not supposed to have, guns are not legal in Washington, D.C. They're not legal. You're not supposed to have them, right? So now they want to search everybody because they found this gun off this dude that nobody knew. They did not know this cat. And the bad thing about it is when they searched him and pulled the gun off of him, they let him go. If you are a DC officer, answer me this. If you are a DC officer and you find a gun on somebody, do you not hold them? Do you not immediately put them in the cuffs? Why the fuck didn't you do it this time? And you let the dude smooth walk off. What it was, that whole shit was staged. Because what happened, they fucked up first. Well, the guy that had the gun fucked up first. Because they must have told the guy, put the shit in your right pocket. And that's where we're going to search. So when the dude put the gun in his pocket, he was like, oh, their right or my right? I didn't know you put it in my right pocket. So when the cops searched the dude, he found it. He didn't find it in his right pocket. He found it on his left-hand side. Pulled the gun out. Long story short, the DC officers did that fuck shit. And that's what happened. You got to watch that video. I don't know where it is. Maybe I'll go search for it and I'll put it in the description of this call. But that's what happened. So I say that to say, and let me make another point. With the insurrection that happened down in Washington, D.C., how come these people, all these white Trump supporters, all these white KKK people that supported Trump, how come they did not get arrested right away? You cannot bring firearms into D.C. You can't even bring a shotgun inside D.C. And these guys was loaded up to the T, ARs and all this other shit. And none of these guys got charged that I know of or got arrested for the insurrection that actually killed the cop. And speaking of that, where was the cops at when all that shit was happening? You racist white people want to call us monkeys and all that this other shit. I've seen white monkeys climbing the wall of the Capitol. You see pictures of people climbing the walls on the Capitol, but yet you want to call us monkeys. I think y'all did a better job at it. Let me give y'all an applause. And then the Republicans are saying, oh, it was just a peaceful visit to the, you know what I'm saying, there. Okay. Let me go down to Congress and climb the fucking wall or take Nancy Pelosi's desk or whatever the fuck. And come on, man. Y'all really need I don't know what to say, because nothing I say is going to change. I'm not even going to try to give anything a solution for the situation, because it's not going to stop. I'm just being real about it. You don't like what I say, I guarantee you there's a button on that computer or that phone that you are looking at me on that will solve the problem. If you don't like what I say, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But that's what it is. I'm a realist. I'm unapologetic of what I say. I'm real of what I say. I say things that people don't want to say or too afraid to say. What? You gonna cancel me? Okay. Cancel me, please. Please cancel me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, cancel me. Cancel me what? You want to cancel me? You're not going to look at me anymore? You're not going to watch any of the videos and stuff like that? Fine, go. Come on, man. Hopefully I'm going to breathe tomorrow. Hopefully I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and you watching this ain't going to have nothing to do with it. Nothing. But it is what it is, man. But these 5 fuck boys killed this boy. And the news media is putting him on front. They are having a field day parading these 5 fuck boys, these 5 black fuck boys on the TV. Oh, they killed him. They are convicting him in the public eye already. But what happened to George Floyd murderers? They did not convict him in the public eye. They kept saying allegedly, and then tried to make all type of excuses. Well, he had this and this, that, and the third. It does not matter. I don't care if he had, I don't care what he smoked. I don't care what he did, whatever. That wasn't, whatever he did, whatever he smoked, or whatever he did inside that store, wasn't the cause of him dying. A knee on his neck is what caused him to die by an officer, and by another officer that just sat back there and watched the show. That sure they gave him some goddamn popcorn or something if he was going to sit back there and watch. And these cats, one of these cats just watched the murder happen and didn't intervene. Yet he's getting charged. But you didn't do that with George Floyd. I'm trying to tell you, man. This is why I say America is racist. America does not care about black people. So it is what it is. You can believe what you want to believe. I don't care how high on the hog you living. I don't care if you living up there in Lake Arbor or the city side of town. I don't care if your house is detached from your neighbors and you got acres of land. It don't fucking matter, because at the end of the day, America will let you know that you are nothing but a Negro. Trying to tell you. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.